Why, oh, why did I sell all my stocks? Have I gone stark raving mad? Maybe. Hang on. I am Dr. Stephen Fox. These are my personally selected stocks. This is not financial advice, as I do not know your personal situation. I had 24 artificial intelligence and technology stocks that were really hot. I made money on 23 of them. That's pretty remarkable in the last month. And I made $150,000. The market is going a little bit too fast, I think. And it's going to have a little bit of a period of consolidation. It might go down. I don't know. I don't see much that's going to drive it down, but I think it needs to consolidate a little bit. The bears, it's harder to find a bear now. And we're going to go into a phase where the bears start getting into the bull market because they've missed out so much. They're going to have fear of missing out. And what's going to happen, I think, is we're going to have a melt up. Okay. I think the S&P 500 could go to 7,000. That's how ridiculous it could be. But I think it's going to be in fits and starts. And I think we're going to have a little bit of a pullback now, not too much of one, but I want to preserve the 150,000 that I've made. And also, I like to do this when I perceive a market top. Okay, I like to clear the board and just look at everything and think. And what I think is that you diversify for protection. Okay. You will get more of a good average, let's say. But when it's really hot, man, you want to get in on the hottest stocks. At least I do. And I'm going to look and I'm going to tell you which stocks I think are the hottest at that moment in my next videos. So I'm going to go into TQQQ. I'm going to triple leverage the QQQ, which is the 100 largest stocks in the stock market. And you get $3 for every dollar the QQQ goes up. What a country. Okay. Now, it amounts to day trading, and I know people may not want to do that, and unless you can be on it every second and watching it, I don't recommend it. You have to watch it, especially when you're at a market top, because if we have a flash crash, I want to be able to get out of the market now. And that's why I'm doing this. Partly, I want to be nimble and be able to get out at a moment's notice, which I can do if I'm mainly in TQQQ. And I'm going to look at some other stocks, and I may trade in and out of these other stocks depending on how hot they are. At any given time, I trade about half of what but I have about 2.7 million I can trade in the stock market. Okay, at any one time, I probably have 1 million in the market. It takes 2 days for stocks to clear. So I always have 1 million waiting. And part of the thinking there is if the market goes down, I can go into SQQQ, which is the inverse fund, and I can make money on the way down. So it acts to me, it will be safer. It won't be safer for everybody. That's why nobody can really give you direct advice unless they know your personal situation, because everybody's different. Okay, but I'm going to throw out 1 or 2 stocks that I think are hot, that are worth trading. And maybe any of those 24 that I've been going through, they're worth holding long term, I believe. It's just I think the market's a little bit going to pull back a little bit, and I'm trying to be safe. Please hit the like button because it really helps the channel. and I'm going to keep telling you what I'm trading. I'm going to try to trade both the hottest and the safest stocks, which is kind of a feat in itself. But I think if the market starts to take off again, you can play these rallies. And I think there's money to be made. You have to decide if it's right for you. Thank you.